If you're looking to take control of your finances and build a solid foundation for your financial future, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into some essential budgeting tips to help you master your money and make every dollar work for you. So, let's get started. Budgeting might sound like a boring topic, but it's actually one of the most powerful tools you have to achieve your financial goals. Whether you want to save more, get out of debt, or just get a better grip on where your money is going, a good budget is the way to do it. Tip number 1, track your income and expenses. Before you can create a budget, you need to know how much money you're bringing in and where it's going. Start by listing all your sources of income, like your salary, freelance work, or any side hustles. Then, track your expenses for at least a month. You can use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even good old-fashioned pen and paper. Look at categories like groceries, rent or mortgage, utilities, transportation, and entertainment. Seeing where your money is going is the first step towards taking control. Tip number 2, set clear financial goals. What are you budgeting for? Maybe you want to save for a vacation, build an emergency fund, or pay off debt. Set specific, measurable goals with target amounts and deadlines. This gives you something to work towards and helps you stay motivated. For example, if you want to save $1,000 for a vacation in 6 months, you'll need to save about $167 a month. Breaking down big goals into smaller, manageable chunks makes them feel more achievable. Tip number 3, create a realistic budget based on the tracking you did. Create a budget that reflects your actual income and expenses. Start by listing your fixed expenses like rent and utilities, then allocate amounts for variable expenses such as groceries and entertainment. Don't forget to include savings as a pay-yourself-first item in your budget. Aim to set aside a percentage of your income for savings before covering other expenses. Tip number 4, use the 50/30/20 rule. This is a simple budgeting method where you allocate 50% of your income to needs, like housing and groceries, 30% to wants, like dining out and hobbies, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. This rule helps ensure you're covering all your bases while still allowing room for enjoyment and growth. Of course, you can adjust these percentages based on your personal financial situation. Tip number 5, review and adjust regularly. Your financial situation and goals may change, so it's important to review your budget regularly. Monthly or quarterly is a good rule of thumb. Check if you're sticking to your budget, and make adjustments if needed. If you're overspending in one area, figure out why and adjust your budget accordingly. Flexibility is key to staying on track. Tip number 6, use budgeting tools. There are many tools available to help you manage your budget. Apps like Mint, in-app, You Need a Budget, and Every Dollar can simplify the budgeting process by tracking expenses and offering insights into your spending habits. These tools can make budgeting less overwhelming and help you stay organized. Choose one that fits your needs and preferences. Tip number 7, build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having an emergency fund can help you handle unexpected expenses without derailing your budget. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a separate, easily accessible account. This fund provides a financial cushion and peace of mind, making it easier to stick to your budget even when surprises arise. Tip number 8, avoid impulse spending. Impulse purchases can quickly add up and throw your budget off track. Before buying something, ask yourself if it's something you really need, and if it fits within your budget. Try waiting 24 hours before making a purchase to see if the urge passes. Often, you'll find that you don't really need the item. Tip number 9, automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. This way, you're saving without having to think about it. Automation helps you consistently build your savings and reduces the temptation to spend the money you intended to save. Tip number 10, stay educated and informed. Financial literacy is an ongoing journey. Read books, watch videos, and follow credible sources to keep learning about personal finance and budgeting strategies. The more you know, the better decisions you can make about managing your money and reaching your financial goals. That's it for today's video on basic budgeting tips. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel more confident about managing your money. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Style and Wealth for more personal finance, travel, and lifestyle content. Drop your questions or budgeting tips in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.